What is going on, guys, and welcome back to my Manchester United career on FIFA 13. Thanks for joining me once again, and with every game that we play we draw closer and closer to the end of the season. We are picking up where we left off from the previous video. We are still 3 points top of the league, and we're starting this video with a fixture against Stoke. We just need to keep on winning, and we'll eventually get there and be retaining that Premier League trophy at the end of the season. This was my starting 11 to Stegen, Raphael, Hummels, Smalling, Butner, Valencia, Jones, Cleverley, Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo and Wayne Rooney. We can afford to just sit back and relax just yet, as the season isn't over and Ronaldo takes the ball into Stoke's penalty area and he changes direction. We've seen that numerous times. I like to do that sometimes. He just fools the defender and he pulls back and he hammers it past the Stoke goalkeeper, making it 1-0 to United in the 17th minute. It was a great time to score, great time to get a goal, because Chelsea were playing Wigan at Stamford Bridge and I believe they was winning when we scored that goal. So we just needed to carry on with our performance and walk away from Stoke with those 3 points. Rooney here finding Phil Jones, who for some reason was out of position down the left wing there, and he finds the head almost of Wayne Rooney, and as you can see, half time Chelsea were beating Wigan 2-0. And then Stoke looked to be the fly in the ointment to my Premier League hopes, but ter Stegen saves it. Rooney picks out Gareth Bale, who's got that pace. He's looking a bit tired though, actually, and I go for the finesse shot there, but the goalkeeper saves it. I take Bale and Rooney off for Holt and Van Persie, simply because they was lacking fitness. And Tom Cleverley here, he goes down injured. He's going to have to come off. He's holding onto that leg. I was thinking at the time, oh no, it's a broken ankle. He's going to be out for months. But no, as you go down here, it's actually a torn calf muscle. So I think he's still going to be out for a couple of months, even with that. So off goes Cleverley for Ozil. Ozil comes on to replace him just for the last couple of minutes of the game remaining. And we walk away from Stoke as winners. 1-0 the final score and those 3 points. So it's not too bad. I do feel as though we probably could have walked away from that game with a few more goals than just 1-0. And I believe that Chelsea beat Wigan 4-0. There's Tom Cleverley. He's going to be out for 3 months. Not what I needed, seeing that we are coming so close to the end of the season when we're going to be needing central midfielders. For small games as well, like this one against Newcastle United, when we're running a bit low on central midfielders, when they're feeling tired and they're exhausted and they can't really play the game, or they can't even start the game, so they're going to have to start out on the bench. So that is the league table as it stands. After Chelsea beat Wigan, they're still 3 points behind us. This was my starting 11 to Stegen, Van Rijn, Hummels, Smalling, Butner, Taylor Fletcher returns to the squad, and Wayne Rooney pulls back into central midfield this time, simply because Eriksen was out due to lack of fitness, and also, as you've just seen, Tom Cleverley was out with that torn calf injury and he's going to be out for 3 months. Van Persie there almost opening up the scoring with a wonderful, well, what would have been a wonderful chip. And Gareth Bale, loads of space, probably could have made it 1-0 there. And it was an absolute scramble in that box. Newcastle eventually extinguished the attack, but we just keep coming at them. And the ball lands at the feet of Robin Van Persie. He's looking for that opening, looking for that chance to have a shot at goal. Finds it, hits it on his left foot. But Krul, who was on form, saved it. I did take Lewandowski off for Cristiano Ronaldo, and every time Ronaldo comes on, something is always produced, and it did here. Van Persie went for the chip again, but the ball just rebounded off Krul, and Ronaldo tapped it home, making it 1-0 to Manchester United. And once again, a smaller team putting up more of a challenge than some of the bigger teams that we've come across this season. But we do walk away with the win and the 3 points, which is the main thing. Here's the league table. Chelsea do have a game in hand, but after that win against Newcastle, that put us 6 points top. Such a comfortable position. I was just hoping, when I was looking at this league table, that Chelsea either draw or lose their next fixture, and that next fixture was against QPR, as you can see here. I'm just going to quickly go to the results, because Chelsea played the day after, and yes, get in, Chelsea lost 2-1 to QPR, a team that are lower down in the league table. What an amazing result, and the table stays exactly the same. All we had to do now was make sure that we picked up the win here at the Emirates against Arsenal, and pick up the win against Sunderland, which is our fixture after. This was going to be a tough fixture. just because it's Arsenal. I mean, they're now 9 points behind Tottenham Hotspurs. They're not going to be getting into the Champions League spot, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to put up a challenge. This is my starting 11: Ter Stegen, Raphael, Hummel, Smalling, Butner, Bale, Ozil, Eriksen, Ronaldo and Robin van Persie, a former Arsenal player. And Arsenal had a cracking start to the game, getting a shot on target, almost making it 1-0. Ronaldo was through on goal, and unselfish like gives it to Van Persie, who goes to lob the keeper, but he just puts it over. Did that against Newcastle. I need to try and keep them down from now on. Arsenal again, we was on the back foot. Arsenal were on the attack, looking to make it 1-0, but we go in at half time. Both teams tied. Very tough fixture so far. We get a great chance there from Van Persie. He was on fire, but he just wasn't converting those chances into goals. And Ronaldo there as well, hitting the side netting. Arsenal do eventually break the deadlock in the hour mark, and Gervinho, what a wonderful finesse shot. Pains me to say it, but it was top corner, and what was Ter Stegen doing? Kind of embarrassing. But we bounce back straight away thanks to the pace of Ronaldo, who breaks away from the defenders, and he just simply passes it past Szczesny. What a wonderful goal. You got to question both goalkeepers though from both teams. What were they doing? He dives after the ball passes him. And Arsenal make it 2-1, 81st minute. Time was running out for Manchester United if we wanted to come away with a good result. Even if we was going to walk away with a point, time was definitely running out for us, and we needed to do something. And Eriksen looking for Wayne Rooney with that lob pass. Was Rooney going to keep it in because he was running out of stamina? And he does. And Rooney brings the ball in, swings and across, looking for Ozil. Gareth Bale trying to create a chance here, and the ball deflected off the defender, fell to the feet of Ronaldo, and Ronaldo put Manchester United back on level terms with Arsenal in the 90th minute. What an ending to the game. Really exciting stuff. And if we was going to walk out of the Emirates with just 1 point, then so be it, because we are still in a comfortable position in that league. We have one last attack before the final whistle was blown. Gareth Bale with a cross, Eriksen with a half volley, Szczesny with a save. Eriksen, one last chance, and Szczesny saves for Arsenal. Final score 2-2 at the Emirates, but that's okay. I'll take the points because we're in a comfortable position in the league, providing that Chelsea lost against Southampton or drew against them whilst we was playing against Arsenal. And they did. They drew against Southampton, which was excellent news, because that means Manchester United have secured the Barclays Premier League once again, 4 times in a row. I wish I could play the Queen's song, Don't Stop Me Now, but I get a copyright strike. Here is the results and fixtures, and the reason why we won the Premier League so early is because Chelsea lost 2-0 to Tottenham. And that's a great result because that's pretty much going to confirm that they will be playing in the Champions League next season. We move on to our next fixture, our last fixture of this video. It's Manchester United versus Sunderland. It's a full house at Old Trafford because we are champions of the Barclays Premier League once again. That was my starting 11. Ter Stegen, Van Rijn, Hummel, Smalling, Nagatomo, Mark Taylor-Fletcher, the 16-year-old, Phil Jones, Nick Powell, Holt, Lewandowski and Danny Welbeck. And Holt, he was on fire again. It seems as though he can play left and right. Welbeck setting up Lewandowski for a wonderful goal, but he didn't score it because I went for a finesse shot when I should have just pressed circle. But not to worry, Danny Welbeck carried on supporting Lewandowski all the way to the end and bags himself a goal in the 6th minute, making it 1-0 to Manchester United against Sunderland, the team that we knocked out of the FA Cup semi-final. But Sunderland wanted a bit of payback and they kind of got it. A good cross from Junior, finding the head of Gonzo in the 64th minute, making it 1-1, and that was the end of the game. It doesn't matter about the final score because we are still Barclays Premier League champions. Guys, we will be lifting that trophy against Wolverhampton Wanderers back here at Old Trafford. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.